Patrick Joe, and I'm 89 years old. 7 months ago, I was released after spending 62 brutal years in prison for a crime I didn't commit. My story is hard to tell, full of betrayal, heartbreak, and unimaginable loss. When I was 27, I was a young saxophonist with big dreams, performing on the stages of New York City. My first concert was a dream come true, with over 45,000 people cheering for me. I felt on top of the world, but as the saying goes, the higher you fly, the harder you fall. 3 months later, my life came crashing down. I found my girlfriend, the woman I loved and trusted, in the arms of my best friend. I was hoping for an apology or something to ease the pain, but instead, she looked at me and promised to destroy my life. I thought it was just empty words, but I didn't know those words would steal 62 years of my life. Soon after, the police showed up at my door, accusing me of rape. My friend, who was supposed to stand by me, testified against me. Worse yet, he planted drugs in my room, making sure my sentence would be harsh. I screamed that I was innocent, but no one believed me. My career, my reputation, my life, all gone in an instant. Prison became my home for years. I spent those years in a cold, cramped cell, consumed by anger, confusion, and the deafening silence of betrayal. Depression took over, and I considered ending it all more times than I can count. But one day, a young pastor came to me, knelt beside me, and talked to me about Jesus. He said, "Patrick, let him carry your pain." That night, I knelt and cried until I couldn't cry anymore. Since then, my heart has been lighter. I'm still not free, but I have peace. The only thing that kept me sane was the saxophone I played for my fellow inmates, turning those cold prison walls into echoes of life and hope. Over the years, I held small concerts, and for a few hours, we weren't inmates anymore. We were just men united by music, with hope and smiles. But life kept taking from me. My mother, the only one who fought for my freedom until her last breath, passed away after 30 years of seeing her son locked away. I never got to say goodbye or thank her. That's when I stopped believing I'd ever be free. Then, 7 months ago, something unbelievable happened. A new document surfaced with proof that everything used against me was a lie. My ex-girlfriend and best friend admitted to the dark years they lived through. They got married, but their lives became their own prison. They lost 2 children in one day, and misery followed them like a shadow. They came to me, begging for forgiveness. But I had already let go of the anger, giving my pain to God. Now, at 89, I stand here a free man. I can't get back the lost years or the career I once loved, but there's still one thing I can do that kept me alive all this time: play the saxophone. Today, I want to pick up my sax and pour my soul into the music. I thank God for giving me peace when I was broken, for giving me hope when everything was dark, and for giving me a second chance to share my music with the world. To anyone listening, remember this: even when everything is taken from you, you can still survive. I am proof that God can bring peace to the most broken heart. This is for my mom, who never stopped fighting for me, and for the 27-year-old version of me, before the world took everything away. I hope he's still somewhere inside of me. Now, we're ready to play again. Thank you.